Nigeria, we hear thee. Fortunately or unfortunately, as the case may be, we have gone from the World Cup instead of going to the World Cup. Welcome to another episode of our show where we'll go into the forensics with Fantactics. The matter plenty for ground. I have nothing much to say, but I have a lot to say.
When God wants to help you, you don't know. Nigeria could not make it through the qualifiers directly. God conspired with CAF to help us to go to playoffs, and we decided to throw it away. All in the name of give us our money, we no go gree.
This episode of the show, we have dedicated it strictly to Nigeria matter. Make una gather on us too. Come, sit down, because we are going to be tabling this.
In fact, let's start the autopsy of the botched CAF playoffs in Morocco. Rabat, to be precise.
Sabubu, am I crying?
You have to cry, because me, I'm upset. First of all, let's start with the coaching fiasco. Then we'll go down to the questionable squad selection, lack of creativity, and dispute over allowances. Now, Renz, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
The coaching fiasco, I still do not understand. Are NFF willing to give Eric full hand to handle that team?
Sabubu, to be honest, true, I won't cry you. It's okay, guys. Forgive me, I get very emotional
Because
about football.
Our passports.
You know how much we passport? I don't go do international passport. Okay, yeah, Sabubu, you asked me about coaching fiasco. Now, guys, we missed out on the last World Cup. We have to put that into perspective. And in a country where football is one of the uniting factors, football is almost bigger than religion in Nigeria, because it is one of the things that unites people across tribes, across, whatever it is.
Coaching fiasco.
Yes, I'm getting there. We missed out on the last World Cup.
And remember,
you started the new...
And remember, Nigeria has never missed out on 2 consecutive World Cups. The only World Cup we've missed out since when we started qualifying in 94 was in Germany. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Which was a very big World Cup because, there are World Cups they play in some kind of economies. You are not supposed to miss it. If we had missed out in Korea, Japan, I would understand. Germany was like the ultimate where we missed out. South Africa, yes, the African World Cup. Then the last World Cup in Qatar, fine. Yeah. But this is the North American World Cup.
In normal circumstances, we should begin preparations seriously for the next one.
Do you know how many coaches
we now pursue one, gambled with 2 others, and then ended up with Eric Schell. This in itself was laying a bad foundation for the World Cup qualifying campaign. And you don't get anything where you won't tell me, I know who I go give that shot to. This, our World Cup qualifying campaign was spoiled. Now, because of too many hands cook the soup, now I do it sour.
Would you blame Eric 100% for this World Cup that we did not qualify? In one word? No, good. Now, let's go to the next one that will link the first question. Questionable squad selection. Where do you think they got it wrong? Now, let's leave the qualifiers. We've had a second chance through the playoffs. The match against Gabon, when we're coming, I told you that the reasons why we won that match was because we had better quality. Because we allowed them play us in that second half for no reason.
Yeah.
And during extra time, our quality showed. But against DRC Congo, it was as if Nigeria was preparing for the penalty shootout by the second half. We were just hanging on. Now, we don't know what happened while Osimhen was chunked out in the halftime. I don't know if he was injured but only God and that dressing room knows what happened.
Sabubu, I think before we even dive into the cocoa of the matter, the forensic analysis, yeah, it's good that we should look at those 2 games. Like you said, against Gabon, to be honest, Nigeria was alive for just 30 minutes of that game. 30 minutes and then maybe the extra time, maybe they brought out extra motivation. In this final of the playoffs, we didn't even last. We did 2 minutes, man, and that is a slap to us as a footballing nation, because you can say Nigeria is a footballing nation. We went against a DR Congo that you can't match their talent individual player for player. If you match their player profiles, you can't compare our squad. But then we disappeared in a whole game, both during regulation and extra time. So it begs a lot to be asked, are these the best? Are they asked now when they watch this show, do you feel that these players that were in this squad are the best Nigeria could parade? I said something during our last episode. I said Nigeria has to prove that they have more in their arsenal than Osimhen. Because without Osimhen, Nigeria is like a toothless bulldog. And that's what happened.
Now, where do you think we lost creativity in that match?
Where else creativity they did for football?
Because
one of the major hot spots, when you want to say a football game is anchored in the midfield, that's where you expect creativity from. And I'm sorry, normally
it gets to the player I want to talk about so badly.
Who is that?
Ndidi played well in the first match against Gabon. In the second match, I feel and I believe at the point of his career he can't be playing 3 games and playing one game every 3 days.
Yeah,
he should. And for Iwobi is too relaxed to play for the Super Eagles. He gives away the ball at will, and it's something that he has been doing for the Super Eagles in the past 2 years. Even the equalizer or the equalizer, I don't know the English to use.
Yeah, no, you're right.
He gave that ball away in the midfield. See, Super Eagles is not a rehabilitation camp. Neither is it where you just come because
to boost the number of caps you have.
Thank you very much. I feel this is a wake-up call to NFF. We've been saying this every 4 years. It's a wake-up call. If you want to stick with Eric, stick with him. Give him ultimate power. Let him take the players he wants, and the players he doesn't want, let him not take it. Because as far as I'm concerned, majority of those players do not deserve to play for Nigeria.
Sabubu,
they do not.
We will come to that, and we'll also come to the issue of Eric going forward. But you know, I am one of those who feel like, you know, you shouldn't finger players when things like this happen, because this our World Cup fiasco is the factors, the mitigating factors. There are so many angles you can look at it from. Okay, so like before the tournament, okay, right? Mm-hmm. The players went on a strike to protest.
Now I want to talk about that. NFF, if the money was available from time, why didn't you just pay these guys and let us rest?
No, they said that they had to organize the money when they went on strike.
No, okay.
But now NSC are saying that they had released monies. The presidency the presidency had released monies for these things allegedly.
See, it's not allegedly. The money has been released. It's just that. So the word I want to use.
Use it. Use it.
The bombo clerks.
I didn't know that's the.
No, because see, Nigeria, our population is over 200 million. If there's anything that brings us together, it's football. Football.
Yes.
First, before other sports. And these guys, you invited them to come and play for the national team. There was an agreed amount you needed to pay them. And you know one thing about players that don't play all the time, that 1 day training session is part of the things that cost us this World Cup.
Yes, 1 or 2 days, as the case may be.
It's the truth.
Now, Sabubu, I totally agree with you. And that's why I said we are going to look at, we can't just finger the players. Of course, we know they are in the middle of a season. So if it's match fitness, most of them are supposed to be match fit. But playing together as a team, you need a little bit of understanding. You need some sessions. How does a coach communicate his tactics and what the game plan to these players if they can't train?
If those guys were paid before this match and this thing happened, I know the players that will enter one by one. I won't have mercy for them. But right now, it's a collective wahala. Wahala in the sense that NFF they have their own fault.
The players have their own fault. Even
the
coach, to be honest.
Because if there's anything I've noticed, let us forget creativity. Let's forget the coach.
Yes.
If players decide that they want to go to a World Cup or they want to win a tournament, no matter how inconsistent allegedly the coach can be, they can
or incompetent. If you want to say the coach no even sabi.
The coach is.
No, I'm not saying so. I'm saying no matter how inconsistent or incompetent the coach might be.
Because there are some teams that win tournaments, and you know that coach is not really the reason why they are winning it.
Yes.
And you know that coach, if he goes to another team, they will sack him after 1 week.
It dey happen now. Sometimes some coaches will do gra and they'll collect.
An example is the French team of 2006 World Cup. It was a team that Zidane, Henry, Vieira, what's the name of that? Gallas. Those boys decided that, let us do this for France.
They Abidals them.
It was not actually the coach, because we saw it. The players were like the coach on the pitch. There's no drive. You want to put on the green, white, green, and you don't even know the value of it.
Let me tell you something about Nigeria, and this is where I'm going to end, and then we'll just go for a short break. See, Barack Obama, road to victory in America based on the sentiment of uniting the nation. And then there's also a president that says something. Don't think about what you can do for America, what America can do for you, but what you can do for America. Now, the average Nigerian on the street will say, what has Nigeria done for me? Those players, we know there are some ex-internationals that have picked injuries for Nigeria and their careers went on a downward spiral. If these players have turned up to play for the country, what is wrong with giving them the allowances that is due to them? And that is my problem. Don't give excuses. You are now saying that the players didn't do this, do that. Did you provide the people who are now competing, who qualify for World Cup with ease, who did the proper thing? You hear their country, you hear them, they drag allowances. The female team, they'll go on strike for allowances. Super Eagles, they'll go on strike. All our age grade teams, they are playing carelessly. And Sabu, why they look me like say they rant? Why they look me like that? Look, guys, we'll go on a short break. Don't come back. Don't come back. Okay. When we come back, we'll continue with this.
No. When we come back, Super Eagles matter has died till Nations Cup. When we come back, we'll talk about the leagues.
Which league? We are not talking about any league. This Super Eagles matter. We'll finish it.
Thank God this is the last international of the year. So we are on full throttle till March next year. The Premiership is back.
Excuse me, Sabubu. Excuse me. No verse. Make I verse, but no verse. You no verse. This matter that you are trying to use backyard to enter the other leagues, I'm not in agreement with you. We still have matter to discuss for Super Eagles, please. I crave your indulgence. Our viewers, I crave your. I know the verse quick. Normally I know the verse quick. But this matter reach to verse. Sabubu, before we go forward into the leagues and whatever you want to talk about, two things. Number one, Erisha they carry us go Nations Cup, or they carry us go Nations Cup. Because NFF supposed to come out now tell us say we understand, but we are still backing our coach. He has till now we never hear anything.
He has a
coach
contract.
position.
He has a contract.
He has a contract. Contract don't stop me the same person before.
They don't have the money to pay him off.
They don't. Okay, it better. Number two, and the one where they pay me pass. Some people no suppose they start match for Nigeria. Some people they go dey bench. They no go enter. Some people they no dey even call them. We get players where they hot for Europe. We get goalkeepers. No.
Don't worry.
No.
They'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Who go take care of am? Sabubu, let's look at this thing before we go forward. Some players no suppose dey wait first. Some players no suppose dey Super Eagles again.
The Premiership starts on Saturday.
Sabubu. No wahala. I go do video. I go do video. This thing wey no one man talk, I go talk am.
We have the lunchtime kickoff between Burnley versus Chelsea. Then the goal rush has AFC Bournemouth versus West Ham, Brighton, Brentford, Fulham, Sunderland, and Liverpool, Nottingham Forest.
Yes, as I was saying before you interrupted me, Ndidi, Iwobi, Wabali, I know say you say penalty. Me una just go dey advise una sef. And some of una, Moses Simon, you dey try, but you sef you don dey owe, you know how far. So lunchtime kickoff.
Burnley, Chelsea.
Burnley, Chelsea.
Chelsea away at Burnley.
Well,
A tough more.
a tough more. You no suppose tough more for Chelsea because say na tough more. So I will go with a Chelsea straight win.
What about Bournemouth, West Ham?
Bournemouth, West Ham. If Bournemouth no go dey do like Super Eagles midfield, dey drag leg, they suppose fit win West Ham.
Okay, Brighton versus Brentford is going to be a very highly intensive match because both teams know how to run very, very well.
Yes.
So what are you looking at from that match?
Well, I know say one thing wey we fit dey sure of,
There will be goals.
there will be goals.
Okay.
And Brentford are in a pretty confident place. They no dey like Super Eagles. Sorry. Brentford are really picking up momentum.
So Brighton at home.
I'll back Brentford with a win or draw.
I look at Brighton win or draw.
Okay.
Now, this match is a match that is too close to call. Fulham versus Sunderland. Fulham are playing at Craven Cottage.
Which one be too close to call?
No, in the sense that Fulham have a very good home record. They trouble a lot of teams that come to their stadium. Sunderland, we had 11 matches. Let's see what happens to them in the next 10 matches.
Okay. Well, another thing I would say concerning that fixture is there won't be a lot of goals. To be honest, there won't be a lot of goals. Sunderland are pretty solid themselves, but I'm still backing them to get a point from Craven Cottage.
Okay.
So it's a win or draw for them.
Liverpool, Nottingham Forest
Well,
at Anfield.
I give Liverpool a straight win.
Well, let's go to the late kickoff that day. It's going to be Newcastle versus Manchester City.
Another opportunity for the Terminator to extend his impressive run of late. But I would still say both teams to score. I would back Newcastle to at least get a goal, but it's still a City win.
I look at the Newcastle win or draw in that match.
Okay.
Because the passion of the squad, Newcastle tend to play very well. They are very good at home.
Yeah.
It's the way they've been a disaster away from home.
City are trying to lay down a marker, challenge Arsenal at the top, put pressure on them. So I think they have every motivation to go and get 3 points in
Let's
that
go
fixture.
to Spain, and we have a match in Spain that has always been a problem for Barcelona. Barca are playing Athletic Club Bilbao at home.
I don't know. I kind of feel like Barca are looking really vulnerable right now. What do you think?
They concede even if they are winning, and it might catch up with them.
No, it has caught up with them a few times this season already.
No, but at least they are still second. Because the way you said it, if people hear you, they will think they've been conceding and they've been knocking them.
No.
Sorry, beating them.
So the cracks appear first before the dam collapses.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. They kind of feel like feel like the attack is bailing them out of matches. And we don't know. But like you said, it might catch up with them.
There are two matches on Saturday. One is more of a grudge match, Fiorentina versus Juventus, because time memorial, Fiorentina has been like the feeder team to Juventus. All their top stars.
They are always plucking them.
So the match was like a
case
grudge
in point now, the top striker for Juventus, Vlahovic, they block him.
Yes, and one of the most notable transfer between both clubs was Roberto Baggio from Fiorentina to Juventus. So they've never forgiven Juventus about that, and Vlahovic now
is now leading the line.
So what do you think about that match?
The fact
Spalletti has to start winning games as fast as possible.
I think he has picked up maximum in a game also, but I can assure you, the fact say they collect your striker, you the vest, no me say they don't go beat you on top. So I see a straight win for Juventus.
What about Napoli, Atlanta?
Antonio Conte.
Yes.
The cracks have started appearing too in his walls. What I can say is I'll just say a Napoli win or draw.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can't back them to get 3 points. I'm not so sure about them anymore these days.
Okay. Then on Sunday, we have two Premiership fixtures. We have Leeds versus Aston Villa.
Yeah.
A very difficult stadium to go to, Ellen Road. Then we have the North London derby, Arsenal Spurs
Yeah.
at the Emirates.
So first and foremost, I don't know about you, but if you like, make the road narrow anyhow for Ireland. Aston Villa I don't know, in Terminator mode. Those guys are playing good football. They are picking up points, and I think they are going to get the job done against Leeds. And then for the North London derby,
Calafiori is that.
Calafiori and
Same with
Gabriel
Gabriel.
are kind of, but if there's one thing I've been singing since the start of the season, Arsenal has quality options on the bench. They have a Piero Hincapié on the bench. They have a
You know
Mosquera.
the funny thing? It will shock you that those two players will be on the pitch that day.
So yeah, it's possible. Like I said, it's not certain. We have not had any news to that effect that they will not be available. It's just like they went off injured. They left camp early. So Arsenal has quality options. There's still a Lewis Kelly who was, a very brilliant player for Arsenal last season. So let's not discount him. Arsenal have shown that they have players that can step in and take care of business. So we are not worried about them. Tottenham at home, and then against Arsenal, they'll collect.
Then there are two matches in Spain on Sunday, and those two matches are banana.
Skin picture.
That is
Fixtures.
the two teams are away. If they come out with 3 points, it's by the special grace of God. Getafe are home to Atletico Madrid, and Elche are home to Real Madrid.
If there's anything I've come to understand, is Alonso knows how to win the difficult matches. Look at Madrid this season. Most of their toughest opponents, like historically tough opponents, they get the results against those ones. Okay. So I'll still back them to get the results. As for Cholo be like NEPA.
No, sorry, PHCN.
No, NEPA. Put on NEPA. PHCN sef don't even graduate. NEPA
is that bad.
NEPA, the ones where be say you no know wetin go happen. Light fit dey, light fit no dey. Nigeria fit dey play match, light go off. So that's Cholo for you. And we'll leave it. You see, why they look me like say I don't take style, enter back for Nigeria matter? Yes, that was my intention. Guys, get in the comment section. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear, because this matter that we discussed, as Abubu said, I should stop, because anytime I dey vex, I dey talk some kind things.
Then in Italy, calm down. In Italy, there are 2 matches I want us to look at. No, 3 quickly.
It's Nigeria match among.
Wait now.
Okay.
Now, AS Roma they're traveling to Cremonese, and it's obvious they might win that match with the way they are playing.
They go win now. Which one be?
Okay.
Now Jamie Vardy now will go stop them.
Lazio are home to Lecce, and I know Lazio will likely pick the 3 points. Then the match that is too close to call is Inter AC. They are playing the Milan derby this weekend.
Inter go beat them. Inter go beat them.
Are you sure?
You know why? Inter know how to do the dirty job much better than. I know Allegri's teams. They are very defensive minded.
Okay.
But you need to score goals to also get the job done. Inter know how to take care of business back and front. AC Milan, they mostly take care of business for back these days. When we go front, they go to do like Super Eagles.
Okay, fine. So for Rennes, Inter straight win. For me, is Inter win or draw.
Win or draw.
I would have said over 1.5. I would have said both teams to score, but Inter can be a very different
kind of animal. I don't think both teams to score is too far-fetched though. They might get some goals.
But Inter defends very
well.
And I don't know the powers of Milan now. Then on Monday, David Moyes goes back to his old hunting ground at Old Trafford. It is Manchester United versus
that
Everton.
Place no be hunting ground. Na the ground where they hunt am. Because now David Moyes now they hunt for them. No be David Moyes hunt
Manchester
people.
United versus Everton. Viewers, what do you think will be the outcome of that match? For Rennes, if I ask him now, you will start speaking grammar. Rennes, how far?
No, me, I don't have anything to say. If they lie, they should do like Super Eagles. That's all I have to say.
Well, for me, it's a Manchester United win or draw. Our giveaway is still very active. And
Sabu, wait now. No, the talk. That money we supposed to use and take console ourselves.
Our giveaway is still very active. Predict 5 matches in any of the top 5 leagues in Europe. That's the Premiership, the Bundesliga, the Championnat, that's League 1, the Primera Liga, and the Serie A.
Which one is Primera Liga?
That's Spanish league. They call it Primera Liga.
Okay.
So predict 5 matches, please.
Sabu,
And the 5 matches is draw or win, not win or draw.
over 1.5, over
No,
4,
we
over
know that.
4.2.
So predict 5 matches, and you win how much again?
10,000. Sabu, I predict last week now.
You didn't enter.
I win now.
You didn't win.
I win.
So tell them, please, before we go.
You know, anything when reach to give me my own share of the money, I know they agree. They say now only for viewers. Guys, thank you for watching the show. Please and please, I want to encourage you to follow us, to comment on this post. Let us hear your voice. Let us speak together
on
as
YouTube,
yes,
YouTube.
as a people. Let's hear your voice. Let's know what's going on. Let's talk about this NFF matter. May they sack our coach or may they no sack our coach. I call some players name. I know say tomorrow night if I tell them say may they come our podcast, they go they say no be you they criticize. Omo for the love of the country. When senior man don senior make him try rest, make other people wey get leg run because at the talk am some people go dey run like say they tie them iron for yams.
Talk about the giveaway before we leave.
Okay, for the giveaway, for those when you get accuracy, not like Nigeria strikers.
It's not correct score. Just say
Win, draw, top 5 leagues. No, you just choose a
the
league.
you want to
Choose
play.
a league. Predict 5 games for that league. This one go win, this one go win, this one go win, this one go draw. Abeg, make we distribute this money. Sabu will not agree to pay and to me, so more na collect am. Until we come back next week. I want to appreciate you people.
Bye bye.